Good afternoon. My name is Michelle and this is my van, and today I'm going to replace my 200 amp hour AGM battery with a 200 amp hour lithium battery by Redodo. It was just sent to me to do a review, and so let's take this apart and see what's in the box and get started. Looks like we have some information. Product manual. That looks like it's pretty simple. Post bolts. Those go on the battery to hold the wires. There's the battery. This is 200 amp hour lithium battery and it weighs 45 pounds. This is a wonderful upgrade that I've been wanting to do for a little while now. One of the reasons being this current battery is 127 pounds and it's only able to be discharged down to 50%. The Redodo 200 amp hour lithium battery can be discharged down to 10 to 20% and it only weighs 45 pounds, so I will be able to move it around myself. We're testing this board to see if it can hold the weight. Yeah, I think it will hold the weight of that battery. And we'll slide it right into the back because this one we can't lift. It's too heavy.
You ready?
Oh, maybe you should get off of it.
Huh?
Maybe you shouldn't be on it at the same time. I'm just afraid that it's gonna bust.
Right on the end.
I just feel like it's gonna bust. Ooh. Whew. It's done. Time to put the new battery in.
You want that the way to do it?
That was so much easier. So the battery is in. And before everything is hooked up, I want to show you the different components. The solar on the roof is fed in through these wires here, and it goes to the charge controller, which is way over here. And then the energy from the charge controller gets fed into the battery. Here's the battery. And then in order for you to use the juice in the battery, it comes through the inverter. I have a 2000 watt inverter. So this is my simple setup. It's kind of a mess, but it is easy enough to do. And now I'm gonna hook this battery up and we'll get it running. Now I'm going to take the negative wire from the charge controller and the negative wire from the inverter, and I'm going to attach them to the negative terminal. Now we're going to take the positive wire from the charge controller and the positive wire from the inverter, and we are going to connect them to the positive on the battery terminal. Oh, first we have to, little shock. Okay, we've got it on, but the terminals are not very close to the edge, so this fuse, we had to turn that upside down and we had to add extra washers underneath here. Now it's time to hook the solar panels back up. We're going to do the negative first and then the positive. Good morning. It's been about a week since I installed the new battery, and I wanted to give some updates. I have been on the road. I disconnected from shore power and everything has been running completely from my battery. It has not gone below 85%, which has really shocked me because the other battery that I had, for some reason I would wake up every single morning and my fridge was the only thing that had been running all night, and it was down to like 60 to 65%. It could only go to 50%, but this one can go down to 10 to 20%. One morning I woke up and it was at 94%. So the only time it went down to 85% was when I used it to run my hot plate to cook something. I'm not an electrician, and so I don't have the answers to a lot of these things, but I can tell you what I've experienced using this new battery. I'm very happy that the company sent me this battery. The company is Redodo, R-E-D-O-D-O. And this is something that I've been wanting to do, but I've put it off. But had I known it would make such a difference, I would have purchased one sooner. Okay, let me go show you what we did. My dad made some little wooden braces just to hold it in place, so I'm going to show that to you. So my dad made these to make sure that the battery wouldn't shift around. It's in there nice. It's not going to go anywhere. And there's one on the opposite corner. I can't show you because it's way back there. It hasn't moved at all. Everything seems to be working great, and this is something that I wish that I definitely added to the van sooner.